Welcome back everyone, Triple M here, and today we're taking a look at INKBIRD. This is a wireless pool thermometer, and this gives you the option to monitor your temperature without having to go to the pool. So for anyone that has a pool that doesn't have the capability to monitor the pool from within your household, this system is for you. I know some of the newest builds will come with an actual thermometer built in, where they have a smart system, whatever the case is, but summer's around the corner, it's almost swimming season, and like I said, if you don't have a thermometer for your pool or don't know what the temperature is and you don't want to have to go to the water every time to check, this is going to be a great purchase for you. So cool thing about this is that it has a sensor. You leave in the pool, then you put the actual readout in your house. That way you know exactly what the water temperature is when you're ready to swim. This video, what I'm going to do is unbox this. I'm going to test it out, of course, see how good it works. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, smash the notification bell. Let's go. All right, so before we jump into it, I want to give a big shout out to INKBIRD for sponsoring this video. All product links and coupon codes will be in the description. Let's get out of the box. First thing we're going to have is the actual user manual. This is going to basically tell you everything you need to know about the system. You can see there's a product intro right there. Right there we have our specifications and some of the features. And while we're here, let's go ahead and go over it. So this is going to use 4 AA batteries, not included. Transmission distance up to 300 feet in an open space. So we'll test it out as well just to see what interference might be present. As far as the temperature and humidity monitor, you can see it. Temperature measurement, the range is from 10 degrees Celsius to about 60. In Fahrenheit, of course, that's 14 degrees to 140. Those are really extreme because there's no way water is going to get this cold, especially me here in Florida. Accuracy is plus or minus 1 degree Celsius or 1.8 Fahrenheit. Also monitors humidity. Humidity display accuracy is 1%, and the maximum number of thermometer channels supported at this time is 3. Pool thermometer transmitters, temperature range is 40 degrees to 158 degrees Fahrenheit, and the accuracy there is plus or minus 1 degrees or 1.8 Fahrenheit. So pretty cool. Sampling period is 10 seconds. A waterproof grade is IPX7, and you have a 1-year warranty. All right, so it gives you some instructions, of course, how you set it up, but we're going to go ahead and get into the actual unboxing and setting this whole thing up. Let's go. So here's what's in the box. First, we're going to have our display. Of course, this is the part that's going to be in your house. And then we have the transmitter. This is what's going to be in your actual pool. Let's go ahead and we'll start with the actual sensor. This part screws off. You can see there is the wire going down to the bottom. This is the actual probe, so this is where the monitor is going to come from as far as your temperature. All right, so opens up. This part right here uses 2 AAA batteries. Of course, these are not included. So pretty self-explanatory. IPX7. We're going to get the batteries installed here in a second, and check out the LCD display. And we also have an LED sensor right there. LCD's right there, and we'll take a look at that once we have the battery installed. All right, so here's the actual monitor that you'll put in your house. All right, so 2 AAA batteries again. All right, so on the top, we're going to have 3 buttons. First one's going to be the maximum minimum. So this is used to clear the maximum minimum values, and we'll demonstrate that once we have it all set up. We also have our Fahrenheit Celsius button, and this just basically switches different modes. So if you want to display Celsius versus Fahrenheit, you can switch it that way. And the last button is going to be our channel. Basically, just switch between the different channels. So on this, like you said, you can add up to 3 sensors. So maybe you want one in your hot tub, one in your main pool, one somewhere else. This will give you the option to add 3 devices to this receiver. So pretty cool. Excited to test it out. Let's go ahead and get the batteries installed, and we'll go over some of the other settings. Now, there is a button on the inside. If you guys can see it, it's right here. So the TXCF button has 2 basic functions. So First one, if you press and hold, what it'll do is switch it from Fahrenheit to Celsius or vice versa. So pressing and holding for 5 seconds, you can see that it switches. Let's do that again. All right, you can see it switches to Celsius and switch back to Fahrenheit. The other function is if you press it once, it will transmit the temperature and humidity monitor and light up the indicator once. So press it once. See, the indicator goes on and it basically sends the temperature there. So that's pretty straightforward. So the green ring around it is glow in the dark. And also it is a gasket, so this should remain on the device at all times, guys. Right? So fasten it securely and you should be all set. This is the inside, this is the outside stuff. So inside you're gonna have your battery. This is on this device right here. You're gonna have the humidity on the inside as well as your inside temperature. This is gonna be the unit. So first you're gonna have your channel. You can see it's on channel 1, but you can go ahead and switch the channel using this button right here. Next you're gonna have the battery. It's gonna be the battery of the actual probe. And you also, of course, have your temperature, which is the most important thing. And that should match up to what we're seeing here on the actual probe. All right, so you can see it is glowing in the dark, which looks a little bit makes it even better. All right, so pretty cool again. So just looking at it from your house, you should be able to see that this is actually in the pool or its location. So I'm gonna take it outside and we're gonna go ahead and just drop it in. So current temperature is 80. Let me drop it in for the first time and we'll kind of let it do its thing. All right, so it looks like our temperature is currently 76. So nice day to go swimming here in Florida, in my opinion. But I like the looks of it, guys. It looks really nice in the water. And the fact that I can just leave it, let it do its thing, it's definitely a big plus. All right, so sitting about 75. And like I said, for me, the magic number is about 78 to 80 degrees. Even though I was in a couple days ago, temperature was fine, but still a little bit cold. So I'm gonna let it do its thing for a couple days. I do expect within the next week or so we'll be at that magical temperature that I like. And just to give you a frame of reference how far the transmitter is from the actual receiver, this is downstairs in the pool obviously, but we're gonna be upstairs in the back area of the house, so about 2 rooms over, and it's going to be upstairs. So let's go check it out and see if it's picking up with no problems and see if there are any limitations as far as the transmission. All right, so back in the house, and I was able to walk this entire house and not have any issues as far as transmission or as far as losing in signal. Anywhere in my house, I can put this unit and it will tell me what the temperature is. That way I know when I'm ready to swim. So again, I want to give a big shout out to INKBIRD for sponsoring this video. I'll put a link in the description where you can go ahead and pick it up along with any coupon codes that might be available. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.